I welcome you all. My name is Raj Barge. I am co-founder director of Raj Computer Education. This is a training division which is focused on doing lot many projects. The main purpose of this is to get an job opportunity to IT students in development field because in BPOs people get jobs. They don't get. They are a little bit harder to find the job in IT. So our focus is to get into IT. Fine. Please love this channel, subscribe and share. Now today we'll be understanding what is exactly Bootstrap. So when I click on this, I get something called as Bootstrap. So what is exactly Bootstrap? Bootstrap is a technology which is developed by few group of peoples. They develop lot many things. They develop combination of HTML, CS and JavaScript. That means what is Bootstrap? You can say Bootstrap is a combination of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Fine, which will make your application device friendly. That means in another way you can say it is very user friendly for your mobiles. Second important thing, this is a technology which is available on internet, so it's free and it is front end technology. That means only it appears into your browser. It will not do anything into backend. Second, it's very fast because it is being debugged by a lot many people. Third important thing, Bootstrap has added their own commands, own formats of commands, but with the combination of HTML and CSS, where TypeScript form buttons, tables, navigations, models, images, and choruses. Choruses is very important. What moves on your first page on the top side, different images are being shown, previous and back. That is called as choruses. That is again an Bootstrap technology, basic concept. The same can be done using JavaScript plugin. Second important thing, this entire operations can be done into two way. The first, you can include Bootstrap into your project, or you can download that from given site. The site is getbootstrap.com. Please remember, official site is with different name. So I click on this, I go into my browser. I click on this, I go into browser, I open my browser, and I press enter. This is an official site. I get all my references, help from this site. It's very perfect site to learn anything. Or you can say ki after learning first, this is very perfect. Fine. Now see what happens. This is a basic site, and when you're working with this basic site, I think I have to just move this to some different location. I can just close down this. Okay, fine. So basic. This is the basic thing. This is the site I'm going to perform. Now first, if I want to I want a Bootstrap on my machine, I can download it. This is a command, that is npm install Bootstrap. When this command is fired, your Bootstrap is installed on your machine. Fine. Or you can access it directly using network, that is CDN network. Fine. What is CDN network? That means the data or Bootstrap commands will be stored on internet. They'll be stored on internet, but you can access them directly. So we'll be preferring this. But only problem with this technology is that if your internet is not working, results are not shown. Let's start. So when you start with Bootstrap, in Bootstrap you have to understand it considers each and everything in format of columns. That means entire this page, this is my page. Let consider this is my page. If I take screenshot of this page and paste it, this entire page is divided into this way. It is divided into 12 columns. Fine. Suppose I want to make this page half and to reduce the size. I have to make this half. Fine. This is the way normally I make page half. I click on here. Yeah, this is the half size. For example, let this be considered. This is half a page of my size, or this is the half page of the size. Fine. If this is the size, clear, then it covers only 6 sections of this. What is that? It is first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So this is 6 sections. Clear? So You have to understand this basic concept of 12 columns. By the way, the first combination you can use directly 12 columns, or you can make them 6 columns. Then it clubs these two cells together. If I say 4, it clubs this 1, 2, 3, 4 thing together. If I say 3, it clumps here 2, 1. Or in another way, I can do reverse also. I can make one small, that is 1 of one size, rest of 11, or I can choose 2 of one size and 10 of another. But it can't be more than 12. It has to be compulsory 12. That is the basic concept. Second important thing, when you're working with Bootstrap, you have to understand devices and their sizes. So what happens? Suppose I open my mobile. This is my site. If I want to open this site into mobile, what I do? Normally, I right click on this. Fine, I say inspect element, and I choose this smart device. This is my mobile view. So this is my mobile view. Fine, clear. So what is my mobile size? That means if this distance, if by this distance of my screen, if my this distance of my screen, if this distance of my screen, I want to choose another new page. Don't save it. This distance from here till here, this distance, fine, is less than 576. It considers it is in portrait view. If it is more than that, then it consider it is into landscape view. This is the MD, stands for what? Medium sized devices, that is mostly tablet. Large is again tablet but into landscape. And XL, that is more than 1200, that is either PC or laptop or TV. So these are the sizes being considered. Now question comes to like, who has defined these standards? These are standard defined intentionally, because when I consider this XS, mostly it is 5 inches mobile, and nowadays 80% of mobiles are available into 5 inches. So that is the basic standard. Tablets are of 8 inches to 10 inches, and that way it runs. Clear? So these are international sizes. So again, this is very important. Now, why I'm specifying this, we'll be understanding what is this XS, that is extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large. So these are the sizes to be considered. All this has to be fit into combination of this column. That means maximum 12 columns. This is very important and basic fundamentals. Now what happens now? See, I write a code here. I write only the code here. And my part is to write a code. So I'll be getting this code and writing it. This is the Bootstrap code. Right? But when I'm writing it, I'll be opening my folder first. So I go to my lecture. I say new folder. I would prefer using saying boot. And this has to be an HTML file. So I created the HTML file here. I save this HTML file now. Preferring HTML file name as what? First .html. So file is that. I remove this file. The text file is not required. I open this file into Notepad++. It's available. I'm starting with basic of HTML. So what HTML is? It's a standard format. It's basic command, that is HTML. Fine. If anything it is available, I'll be preferring that. I missed it. I'm just copy pasting it. This is my HTML. Which has a basic feature. I will remove this. So it ends here by saying body. It ends here by saying again body. Okay. So this is the basic thing. To run this, what happens? I save this again. I drag and drop into my browser. Nothing happens. Nothing is shown because it's a general page. It's a general page. I would prefer using additional new page. So it's a general page. It's having no data. Nothing. Now I put some of the commands. So what commands I prefer? I use general commands. So what are those general commands? Fine. Yeah, I use this command. This is all H1 commands. Fine, all H1. It will make no difference. This will make no difference. So this is a general command. That is, I'm creating a div. Inside div, I'm creating H1, H2, and so on. So they are created. So I come here. I refresh the page. I get the data. This is normal data what we get. No problem. Fine. Clear. Now after this, I try to insert a paragraph here. So I'll be using paragraph. I'll be using p command. We'll be getting some data. That is, I'll be getting some data from this site. This is a site to create sample data. I want to just a piece of information. So I'll be getting this data. Is that I created a paragraph here. I would like to go for second paragraph. So I copy this. I put my paragraph here. Still, we are working on same HTML commands only. We are going to start it with Bootstrap. I copy pasted the data. I save this. I'm going to refresh this. So I think this is my first example. I refresh this. So it is showing me data. Fine. Now I want to check it out. Okay, what happens if I enter Bootstrap to this? Is this is now Bootstrap friendly? No, it is not. So I just create a copy of this, open another page, and just paste it on. These are two views. Both the views look same. Now I'm going to add Bootstrap functionality. So what is Bootstrap functionality? Bootstrap functionality means you are going to add some of the basic files, which are CSS files and JavaScript files, from Bootstrap to your project. So what are they? They are very simple. So these lines we add to integrate Bootstrap into your site. This is CNS concept based. Fine. That is for CDN. Sorry, this is for CDN network. That is for common desktop network. So what I do, I selected the script languages, the 6 commands. Fine. And then I explain to my machine, I'm going to create a viewport. I'm going to use some device settings, and that is currently 1:1 scalable. I'm using HTML and CSS into this kind of intentional format. My current language is English, and I'll be preferring using HTML5. These are things. So what you do, you copy paste this first up to meta tags. So what I do, I come here, I replace this header part of my site. So this is the first step. This is there. It is always done, no problem. See, so when you say your site is Bootstrap enabled, it shows this things. What is that? It is showing me Bootstrap min CSS, jQuery min JS, popper.min.js, and bootstrap.min.js. So these are basically files which are included from this network, from this free network into a project. But this is going to only work if you are connected to these networks. Fine. These two networks are provided by two very good players in the market, and I think those are Microsoft. Those are Microsoft. Those are Microsoft and Google. So these are two most important players, I think. Fine. So these are the two companies which are providing this kind of networks and free codes available. Code available. Now what happened? I'm created a site. I added these bootstrap lines. So after adding this bootstrap line, what happens? I save that. I go to my browser. This is my first page. This is my second page. Till this point, there is no difference. Now just watch these fonts, their appearance, their font type, their size, their spacing. What happens to that? I just refresh it. Now this is Bootstrap enable. Fine. I refresh that. Things are automatically changing. It's loading, loading, loading. Format has been changed. Fonts has been changed. The appearance has changed. Automatically, there is a spacing between paragraphs. So this comes automatically, and this is the power of Bootstrap. So when a person who is just a graduate from diploma, mechanical this IT engineering, BCA, BCS, he knows basic of HTML commands. So when he creates a site, he creates the site and his site look this way with no line spacing, nothing, and so on. But when the person who understands Bootstrap and adds a score into starting, automatic font spacing and everything changes on. So this is the basic technology which makes a difference. Fine. In coming lecture, we will be understanding how to integrate this and perform this. This is all.